Alright guys, welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel, and today I'm doing an updated video on how to install Hive on a USB drive. Apparently this is stumping a lot of people because they changed the process ever so slightly. It's actually easier if you have a USB drive now than it was before. So you'll need a USB drive. I always get the 16 gig SanDisk cruisers. These are fairly cheap and they work decently. They definitely don't restart as fast and last as long as a SSD. I've had some of these that have lasted years, and I've had some of these that last months. So your mileage may vary, but this will get you started and get you up and mining. So plug this bad boy into your computer, and then let's continue onwards. All right, now I have it plugged in right here. I just named it new volume. It is blank, there's nothing on it. Make sure you're not using a USB drive with like your wedding photos or like baby photos or anything, because it is going to wipe that drive 100%. There will be nothing on it except for the Hive OS software after we're done. Okay, so now you will need to navigate to hiveos.farm. There's the link down right there. I'll put an affiliate link down below if you want to use that. That's cool. If not, then you can just go straight there, hiveos.farm. You'll need to make an account. It's free to sign up, and it's free for, I think it's 2 or 3 rigs, but the more you add on, you will have to end up paying a fee. It's well worth it if you plan on doing any long-term mining, because it makes everything a breeze. Now, once you log in, you'll end up looking at a screen basically like this. You won't see all these other rigs. It'll just show your one farm, or it'll ask you to name your farm. So then you click on your farm and you won't have any workers. So you'll need to add a worker or a rig. So you go up here, you click on the plus, you click on add a worker. Then we're gonna click on a GPU, CPU, hard drive rig, install new. And we're going to download the Hive On installer. This is the process that has changed from the past. So we're gonna download that bad boy. It's a .exe, so Windows is gonna love it and tell you that you're downloading all the bad stuff. We'll click more info, run anyway, and then that will give us, boom, there it is. So we can select the version of Hive that you want. I just go with the newest version available. You can hit refresh to see if anything pops up, but yeah, there we go. We click continue. We're gonna enter our farm hash. So if you go back to Hive, you close this out, and you go to settings, your farm hash is right there. So we're gonna copy our farm hash. We're gonna go back to here. We're gonna dump it in, paste, continue. Now select the target drive to write. Make sure you are selecting the correct drive. So if you need to go back to my computer and double check, then that's what you need to do. I only have one USB drive in here, so it is the new volume. Then we're gonna click flash. So this will take a second. Just let it do its thing, and I'll be back when it's done. So after it's done, it's gonna say success. Your USB stick is now ready. Plug it in. The old method, you had to copy over a rig.config. You can still do it that way if you use a different ISO burner like the Balenciaga Etcher and stuff like that. But with this method, you don't need to do that. So now we're just gonna go take our USB drive out, put it in the new rig, and fire it up. All right, so I plugged in the USB drive here. Make sure it's got Ethernet plugged in. You can configure Wi-Fi. That will be a whole nother video. So this is just USB plug, Ethernet, and then we're gonna plug a monitor in just to make sure everything does come up. I don't have, or actually I do have a power button. I was gonna say I don't think I have a spare power button for this one, but I do. Oh, I need a power supply. My bad. Wait 1 second. All right, so now I have the power supply plugged in and we're ready to go. Firing it up. When you're booting up to Hive, sometimes in the BIOS you will need to set the boot drive to the USB, and it's not always, there's 2 partitions, and it's not always the first one. Sometimes it's the third one, and it'll say like partition 1, partition 3. Let's go, F1 to run setup, because I just put a new CPU in here. And let's go over to advanced. Let's go to boot. And then if you look, boot option 1 is partition 1. It's actually partition 3, 9 times out of 10. So it's F10, save that, exit on out of there, and see if it boots up. It'll give you a little bit of a GUI, a graphical user interface, and basically show you that it is booting up into Hive and doing its business. Just give it a second. There we go, ASUS. Okay, it didn't actually do it. F7, boot option 1. Okay, well let's try partition 1. Maybe it was correct from the beginning. That would make more sense. For some reason, I always thought it was partition 3. No big deal. You can change it back either way. There we go. ASUS, in search of incredible. There we go. And that right there is loading up Hive. It'll go ahead and log in, and as long as you have Ethernet plugged in, it will show up on your actual Hive login page. So let's jump on over there now and see the rig live action. So here is the new rig. It just came up as rig 526788. So just a random name. To change that, you can go to settings and change the actual rig name, and then just click update down at the bottom, update worker. But from that point, yeah, there's my GT1030. That's what I use for basically troubleshooting and stuff, because it's a card that doesn't need external power. It's actually mining something right now, 10 kilohash on ETH hash. That's mining ETH hash? What? No way. I don't know. That's just, it's glitching out. No way that thing's actually mining anything. So yeah, you're up and running, and then from this point you can do flight sheets and load up your setup exactly like you want. So if you are interested in that, I have separate videos for that, or you can you know, search across the interwebs. But there you go. That's how to get Hive installed onto a USB drive and up and running and ready to go. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I'll leave some other links down below for other information regarding Hive if you're interested. If not, that's cool. Have a good night. Later, guys.